Hello, Sonoma County. Hey, if you have been looking to relocate, want to get out of the big city, out of the bustlier area into beautiful wine country and iconic little town with a lot of history, today we're going to take you around the famous Sonoma Plaza in downtown area. But first, I'm Julie.
And I'm Morgan, and we actually help people move into and out of and all around Sonoma County every year. So if you're thinking of making a move or just planning your next visit for a future move, absolutely reach out. We'd be happy to answer your questions and help make it a smooth process from start to finish.
So here we are, you guys, standing in the Sonoma Plaza. Right behind us is the famous City Hall, which is actually still their working City Hall. People come to work to this building every day.
Oh, cool.
It sits right in the middle of the plaza. This plaza is actually the largest plaza in a city in the state of California, which is pretty cool.
8 square acres. How cool is that?
Yeah, just filled with grass and picnic tables. There's 2 playgrounds. There's a the duck pond, the famous duck pond. Everyone comes and feeds the ducks. And it just is the hub of this town. I mean, there are so many festivals and plazas, the Tuesday night farmers market, the red and white ball every year.
Absolutely. The Christmas lighting ceremony where they light up this building behind us and there's lights in every tree that you can see. It's stunning.
I mean, let alone every weekend where people just come down and pull out a blanket and have a picnic.
And enjoy.
Yeah, it's a great place. So today we're going to take you all around and show you our favorite stops around the plaza with their shops and tasting rooms and amazing restaurants and lodging.
Yeah.
So come along with us and we'll show you all our favorite stops.
Absolutely. Let's go. All right, so we're starting our tour. We are on the north side of the Sonoma Historic Plaza. And before we really dive into what you're gonna find on this north strip, I think it's only fair to let you know that we got a lot of history here ourselves.
I think so. I actually grew up coming up here as a child. My dad was a contractor and built a lot of homes here in the valley. And then him and his siblings moved my grandparents up here 50 years ago, I guess at this point. Ooh, I'm old. And then I grew up down in the Bay Area, but right after college in the 80s, I moved up to Sonoma, and we started our family here. Morgan was born there and her siblings, and really was raised the majority of their childhood in the Sonoma Valley.
Absolutely.
So I think we can call ourselves kind of experts about
We are
Sonoma.
experts and locals as much as anybody else that grew up here. Which is really fun because we also have, like, I grew up in the schools, I grew up playing in this, Sonoma Plaza, all the parks, feeding the ducks, all those kinds of things. And then in my teen years, I was playing with my friends, wandering town. But it was so safe, and it still is. It's such a safe community that as far as families go, kids go, you kind of have that small town feel. Most everybody knows each other. You can't really wander too far because the town's not that big to begin with.
I would hear about it.
So anyway, it's kind of cool. So as we go around the plaza, we'll point out some of our favorite stops and, maybe some of the ideas of what a local would be doing, not just these kind of touristy iconic spots as well.
For sure.
So anyway, let's dive into the north side. You want to kick it off?
Sure. So starting right behind me is the famous cheese factory, the Sonoma Jack cheeses. Probably many of you have had them. They're sold all over the place. But that's right where they come from, and you can go in there and they have all kinds of cheese, not just their Sonoma Jack cheese, and all sorts of Italian kind of charcuterie items that go with the cheeses that you can buy in there. They have drinks and sodas and wine, and you can really go in there and make a picnic, and they have the best sandwiches.
Oh my god.
Their sandwiches are so good. So it's really a famous place for people that are just coming up for the day or for the weekend. They go in there and they get sandwiches and wine and some chips and some cheese, and they make their little picnic to eat out at some point during the day on the plaza.
Absolutely. And then right next to that is the Mary's Pizza Shack that we've actually talked about in some of our other videos because it is a staple here in Sonoma County. It actually started here in the town of Sonoma, and this one on the plaza here has just been a very popular, common place to bring your family, bring your friends. Has a full bar. They're known for their pizza, pasta, amore.
Morgan worked there during high school.
Yeah, I did.
Everyone does.
Everyone does. So then next to that, we have the Swiss Hotel. And the Swiss Hotel is a 19th century kind of historic, very popular another Italian place because I guess we like our Italian food. It's got a wonderful historic bar, restaurant on the inside, and there's like this beautiful kind of whimsical courtyard in the back area that you can also really enjoy, and especially on those warm summer nights here in Sonoma, that's one of our favorite parts of it.
Long time staple menu. I could probably recite most of it, and every time you go there, the food is consistent and delicious. But the bar is really the coolest part. It's a 1900s. The bar's from like the 1900s. It still has the old wood floors and the wood bar top. It's really cool, really fun in there.
Absolutely. So then just down from the Swiss Hotel, there's a couple shops that have been here for years as well, and a couple little wine tasting rooms. And then we'll make our way down the west side and show you a little more. Let's go. All right, so we made it around to the west side of Sonoma Plaza, and it's darling. I mean, it just kind of keeps going. You've got shops, restaurants, bars, all sorts of sights to see. And so kind of as you make your way from the north side over to the west side, I guess on the other corner,
it's anchored with the Sonoma Hotel and the Girl in the Fig restaurant. So the hotel sits above the restaurant, and Girl in the Fig has just been a long time, very consistent, outstanding restaurant here on the plaza. It's anchored by this gorgeous antique bar where they do craft cocktails and Italian or French aperitifs. It has a kind of French-inspired menu.
Definitely.
Kind of interesting. They do a Rhone alone wine list, and so all award-winning wines from the Rhone Valley. So it's kind of cool. You don't see that so specialized in a lot of the restaurants. Then the Sonoma Hotel is just a small boutique hotel, lovely accommodations, and of course you're just sitting right on the plaza.
Right on the plaza. And I mean, if that's not quite the right fit as far as hotel, just across the street, starting down the west side, is the El Dorado Hotel, which is absolutely like elegant wine country feels. You got the restaurant and bar and a little cafe downstairs, and then there's 27 rooms upstairs. All of them have patios, either overlooking, or not patios, balconies, excuse me, overlooking the plaza or overlooking the courtyard on the inside. So kind of a good feel regardless of where you are within that hotel, and the bar in the back is really pretty.
And the restaurant.
The bar and restaurant
is amazing. Kind of more wine country cuisine, they would call it in there. Really nice. And then if you're staying at either one of those hotels, right, like a door or two down from the El Dorado is a little Sunflower Cafe, and it is so cute.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
Most amazing pastries and breakfast items, and probably some of the best coffees I've ever had. And they have a lovely patio out in the back as well.
Yeah, definitely kind of your more organic, all natural, fresh, type of ingredients and things like that. And then as you continue down, you can actually see right behind us, the green and red building here is the Sign of the Bear. And Sign of the Bear has been here for ever, it feels like.
I want to say 50 years.
Yeah, and it is your all-in-one, everything you may ever need, from your basics to all the way what a culinary chef might be looking for, all your kitchen needs. I mean,
and serving and entertaining pieces are amazing wood pieces and charcuterie boards. And
they got these little hand towels with inappropriate sayings if you need a fun gift for someone.
And a few little cute wine country souvenir type stuff as well, of course. But seeing that we both love to cook, we can get lost in that store. The stuff is amazing.
We did today.
Yeah,
we did. So then as we kind of shift down this direction, following the Sign of the Bear, we have Steiner's Bar, which is, again, a very long-standing, I think we can both agree we've each spent a night of events in that bar, and maybe a little bit divey, if you will. Definitely divey. And
but in a really good
in a really good way.
It's such a fun place.
It is. It's all very
the locals go.
Yes, local kind of secret little spot. They got a pretty good food menu, yummy sandwiches and stuff like that they got going on, so you can eat, watch the game, have a drink, enjoy.
And people do get tired of all the wine. They're just like, I need myself a cocktail.
I need a cocktail or something. Yeah, absolutely.
And then it's really fun because Steiner's, like you said, is one of like the original bars on the plaza, and then right next door to it is Araldi's Menswear. Same thing, has just stood the test of time. Like stores come and go, but Araldi's Menswear has been there again, I'm gonna say probably 50 years. And I moved up here years and years ago, and it was here and had been here for years. So Really a great place for the men to go down. And I'll tell you, over the years, they've really kept up with the trends
and styles.
They don't sell like old clothes. I mean, they sell modern. You can find some great stuff in there and all the new brands. And it's a good place to have.
And then next to that, for the ladies, there's Sonoma Silver Company, which has the most beautiful selections of, fine silver jewelry, as well as diamonds and gold and all sorts of things. And if you want to just keep elevating your taste, then around the corner is Sai's Champagne Bar. And Sai's Champagne Bar is a very elegant, vibey kind of champagne bar. It's got the big round bar you can sit at, and then a couple cozy couches that, you and your girlfriends
really
or your significant other, something like that. Go in, enjoy, relax, sip some very quality champagnes from local wineries and all across the world. So West Side has a lot to bring. Let's go check out the South Side. All right, so now we're on the South Side, coming across from where we just were at Sai. Wasn't that beautiful? Is the Index Tribune, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It is
long standing local newspaper. It comes out twice a week. Covers everything Sonoma Valley, and it's so fun because it even covers all the youth sports and the high school sports and just all sorts of different happenings. Interviews the kids, and it's just a very wonderful local newspaper that probably has some of the highest subscriber rate.
I would imagine
because everyone wants the local goods when you live in this little town. It's fun.
They do. So then down from that is also Red Grape, another place where it's all about the local happenings. It's a totally casual, fun, definitely family friendly Italian restaurant, and they are absolutely famous in this town for their thin crust brick oven pizzas that are going to be unlike anything you've ever had. They're so amazing.
They're amazing.
Highly recommend. Go check it out. They have indoor and outdoor seating. Great for the kids, and you won't be disappointed.
No, never have been.
Yeah, right.
And then a block up, or kind of up the next block from Red Grape, is the Sonoma Valley Museum of Art. You guys, it is just a gem here down in the downtown area.
Yeah.
It's kind of a modern contemporary art museum.
It is.
This is a kind of a cool fact. It has a 2,500 volume art history
libraries.
Amazing. That's huge.
Yeah.
There's public spaces where they can come in and do work, and there's workshops, and then it's constantly changing and evolving what's on display inside the gallery.
Absolutely. And then that's kind of all ahead of us here, and then as you're behind us on this side, there's the Church Mouse. And what is the Church Mouse? The Church Mouse is the secondhand thrift store that has been on the Sonoma Plaza as long as probably I've been alive. And you can find all sorts of goodies in there. Sometimes they have really good stuff.
Great finds.
Really good finds. But it's a wonderful location, and obviously it's been well supported over the years to last and stay in that building. And the Church Mouse, supports a lot of local charities and local causes here in the town of Sonoma. So
it's just kind of cool that it sits among all these kind of higher end fancy tasting rooms and art galleries and restaurants.
Absolutely.
And there's the good old Church Mouse.
The good old Church Mouse.
People bring their used goods.
It's cool.
You gotta love it. It's where old meets new.
Yeah, absolutely. And it gives it kind of, again, that small town feel that we know and love to be the Sonoma Plaza. So down from that is then the Sonoma Common Shops.
Yep.
And it kind of goes back down this little alley, which is really cute. It's got this tile flooring, and everything's kind of tucked back in a way. And it's all sorts of some local shops, as well as some of the chain names that you may know. Chico's, for example, things like that. And then down, as you keep going down this south side, it's like a never-ending strip of little wine tasting rooms, eateries, more galleries, different things like that. So as you continue down, you will not be disappointed. Plenty to look at, plenty to eat and drink if you haven't picked up that we love that here in Sonoma. So let's go check out the east side. We got a couple really good gems to show you. All right.
Okay, we're over here on the east street of the plaza, and starting at the end to my left here is the Maya's Mexican restaurant. And I wouldn't even call it a Mexican restaurant. It's more like a Latin cuisine. Yeah, and it's like, it's so delicious. It's like elevated Latin cuisine. It's out of this world. It's been here for probably 20 plus years. It's just another long time a really
staple.
popular restaurant here.
Absolutely.
And then next to that is the corner store.
Yeah, so cute.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of like your country little corner store, if you would imagine, in a little small town. It's got a little bit of everything: bed linens, table linens, serveware. It's got all sorts of kind of gift stuff.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, a little bit higher end. You know, you're gonna find some nice stuff there, but really cute and homey. And then down from there is the all-time famous Sebastiani Theater.
It's one of the oldest theaters in California. It was built in 1933, and this city really prides itself in preserving and carrying on the tradition of having this gem. I mean, it is so gorgeous inside, just like you would picture the old theaters. And they do lots of performing arts. They hold a film festival here every year. I mean, it brings stars out from Hollywood that come for the weekend, and it's really gaining traction and getting bigger and bigger every year. But the Sebastiani Theater is really a gem to have anchored here in the middle of this plaza.
Absolutely. And then just down from that is the Basque Cafe, which the Basque Cafe has long time been one of the best scents you can get on the Sonoma Plaza, and you know it as soon as you're here. It has this fresh smell of the sourdough bread that they're famous for. They got coffees and pastries and croissants and all these other things too, but I promise you come down here, grab a loaf of that sourdough bread, grab a bottle of wine at one of the little wine rooms, have a little get some cheese from the Cheesecake Factory that we already stopped at. I mean, you will be set for a nice little afternoon picnic on the plaza.
I mean, on holidays, there's a line out the
yes.
door.
Oh, yeah. You got to get there early
for their bread and their pastries.
Totally.
Most of them are pre-ordered because they know to do that. But, so it's fun. It's really
absolutely fun. Yeah. And then down from there, I mean, there's a ton of other shops, restaurants, a couple art galleries, a jewelry shop, all sorts of goodies. And then the B&V restaurant and grill is known to be the best burger in town, or so they say. I have had it.
I think it's their claim.
It's pretty good though. It's pretty good. It's a very casual restaurant with a little bit higher end food. So go in your jeans and your tee, totally comfy from your day on the plaza and your picnic. If you don't want to make dinner, B&V is kind of your catch-all. They got a wide variety of a menu, a nice bar. They got fun
full bar, right?
Full bar, craft cocktails. It's a good spot.
And then at the very end of the block on this end is the famous Sonoma Mission. It was the last and most northern built mission in the Sonoma, in the California missions that were built from down in the San Diego area all the way up to here, and it still stands. It's a tourist attraction now. All the kids have to tour through it in fourth grade, and they're learning California history, build their mission models. So that's kind of cool that we have that also right here in the downtown.
Right here in the downtown area. Cool.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this whirlwind trip around Sonoma Plaza. There's so much to take in and so much to see. I hope we gave you a good enough overview. I mean, we could have spent hours going in and out of all the little places, but I think you got a good glimpse of what's happening down here. It's kind of cool. Right behind us is the statue signifying the day the flag was put in the ground, declaring California's freedom from the Mexican rule. So again, we
the iconic bear flag.
Yeah, the California bear flag. So we talked about how much history there is, and it's really right here around the plaza.
Yep, absolutely. So again, if you're thinking of making a move into the Sonoma or Sonoma Valley area, absolutely reach out. We'd love to be your expert, your resource, and help you figure out if this really is the right area for you. We're experts not only on this central plaza, but on all the surrounding neighborhoods as well. So if you loved this video, you want to see some more, we'd be happy to share. Go ahead and like this video, click subscribe so you can see more of our Sonoma insights and all things Sonoma County, and drop a comment below of ideas of what maybe we could cover in future videos. Thanks again for watching.
Bye.